Hey there, everybody, and welcome to Cover Wars, the podcast where we find you the top 3 covers of a particular song. I'm your host, aJaX, and with me always is Seth. Seth, how's it going today?
Going pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing just fine. And hey, we got a special guest today. It's the return of my wife, my one and only wife, Tami Schroeder. Tami, how are you doing today?
I'm good.
Well, Tami, I do have a question for you, though. What song will we be covering today on Cover Wars?
I want to dance with somebody.
By Whitney Houston? All right. Let's do this.
Cover Wars, the podcast where we find you the top 3 covers of our popular song. We pull from a curated playlist of 20 different versions. We reveal our top 5 favorites, then we battle it out in a cover war, where we reveal what we've determined, culminating in the best cover ever of a popular song.
I want to dance with somebody who loves me, in parentheses there. Why did you choose this particular track?
I just love this song. I've loved it forever. Growing up, listening to it, it just always puts me in a really good mood.
It is a classic. I remember I have fond memories of watching the video and just loving it, dancing around to it with my sisters. And Seth, I got to ask you, do you have any fond memories of the song I Want to Dance with Somebody?
So my mom is a huge Whitney Houston fan. So whenever we went on road trips, it was Whitney Houston and Sade. And that was pretty much all we listened to on road trips. And sometimes my dad would put on like Bonnie Raitt or, what's that lady's name? I'll think of it later. It's right on the tip of my tongue too. That stinks. I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's all good.
Tyler Dane.
Taylor Dane.
Taylor Dane. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, it's all good. I love me some Taylor Dane. I am super excited to get into this. If you are listening and you want to play along, you can check out one of our playlists. We have our Spotify playlist available as well as our YouTube playlist. Check those out. Come back. See if your top 3 match with our top 3. We're going to get right into the rankings now, though. Tami, since you are our special guest, we'll start it off with yours. What is your number 5?
I chose Pickin' Series, Mackenzie Reigns.
So the Pickin' On series, yes, this is Mackenzie Reigns and Brad Davis. This is from the album Pickin' On, the biggest hits of the 80s, Volume 2. The Pickin' On series at 190,000 monthly listeners. The series features top-tier session musicians from Nashville and California blending heavy riffs and pop melodies with banjos, fiddles, and mandolins, and bright basses. So why did you have the Pickin' On series at number 5?
I just thought it was a fun rendition of it. I like how Whitney Houston is the upbeat dancing one, and this one's similar to it just being fun.
Yeah, Seth, what did you think of the Pickin' On series version?
Similar. I loved it. Great bluegrass version, lively and fun is what I wrote down.
Yeah, I thought it was quite the fiddlin' bluegrass version of a song. Doesn't really need fiddled with so much, but by the chorus, it really takes off, and Mackenzie's vocals start to take shape. Yeah. While I enjoyed this version, it wasn't my favorite, and the quick fade didn't help the production, I didn't think, but it was nice enough, though, and I really enjoyed it. So, very cool way to kick things off here with the Pickin' On series. So, Seth, what is your number 5?
My number 5 is Daniel Robinson.
The clock strikes upon the hour.
This is from the EP Covers Volume 2, released in 2023. Daniel, currently at 351,000 monthly listeners, is a Scottish singer-songwriter and multi-instrumentalist. Daniel Robinson creates heartfelt songs rooted in honesty and human connection. Known for emotive vocals, delicate acoustic arrangements, and atmospheric production, his sounds blend raw and authentic storytelling with timeless musicianship. So, why did you choose Daniel Robinson for your number 5?
Lovely take, strong piano, breathy vocals. It was nice to listen to.
Absolutely. Tami, what did you think of Daniel Robinson's version? Do you remember that one?
Yeah, I liked him. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good too. I just an understated, stylized take on the song, and I liked it more and more every time I heard it. So very nice. Okay. All right, so Tammy with the Pickin' On series and Seth with Daniel Robinson for number 5. So you guys ready for my number 5?
Oh, yeah.
All right. I'm going to kick things off with a little Deborah Cox. Deborah Cox at my 5 spot. This is from the album I Will Always Love You. That's right. She released an entire album of Whitney covers. This came out in 2017. She is at 727,000 monthly listeners. Deborah Cox is a multi-platinum Grammy-nominated Canadian R&B singer-songwriter and actress. Rising to fame in the 90s, she's best known for her record-breaking hit, Nobody's Supposed to Be Here. I love that song. And a prolific career spanning chart-topping music, Broadway theater, and television. So sure, it's the closest sounding to the original on here, but I think it's just such a lovely nod to Whitney. And Deborah Cox, always underrated, just brings a powerhouse vocal to this slick cover, over-the-top 80s rendition. And I just think more than anything else, she does it justice, and it makes you wonder how Deborah Cox wasn't bigger than she was based on this cover alone. I just thought she did an amazing job. Tammy, what did you think of Deborah Cox's version?
You did pretty good.
Yeah, I thought so too. Seth, what about you? What did you think of Deborah Cox's version?
So similar to you, I thought it was very true to the original, which is impressive. That's very high ranking, I would say.
Yeah, just all those tones of the 80s, the nice synth hits, like the little pops and the bells and the whistles. I love it. So, Seth, let's go to Tammy here now with number 4. Tammy, what's your number 4?
Lou Saint.
I don't know why or till now.
Lou Saint. All right. As Seth well knows, I'm a huge fan of Lou Saint, so I will tell you a little bit about Lou Saint, and that is this. So from a single released in 2018, she has 464,000 monthly listeners. Born Lucy Hopkins in Stretford, Greater Manchester, is a rising British soul pop singer-songwriter blending jazz, blues, and neo-soul. She broke through in 2019 by setting the UK record for the most Shazam track in a single day with her cover of En Vogue's Don't Let Go. Tammy, why did you have Lou Saint at number 4?
I just really liked her voice.
I love her voice. Seth, what did you think of the Lou Saint version?
I wrote down very great vocals, good overall sound. It had a nice ring to it.
Yeah. So she's one of my favorite voices of any artist we cover on the show. Whenever she pops up doing a rendition of one of the ones that we pick, I have to add her on here because it's so good. This cover's no exception. While it's not my favorite song she's done, you get a real sense of what she's capable of. And I think the pacing and the music actually kind of let her down a little bit here. Otherwise, I'd have it ranked a little higher. I thought, as usual, though, incredible vocal. And the subtle background layering toward the middle is also really superb. So very, very cool stuff. So I'm glad you had Lou Saint at number 4. Seth, what is your number 4?
My number 4 is Rachel Brown.
Oh, how to chase my blues away.
This is from an EP called The Band, released in 2015. The prominent New York City-born R&B soul singer celebrated for her 2012 hit Bumblebee blends Ethiopian, Bermudian, is it Bermudian? Yeah, Bermudian and Southern roots. After graduating with honors from Harvard, she became known for a 13-month residency at Ginny's Supper Club in Harlem, drawing celebrity crowds. She has received awards from Songwriters Hall of Fame and shared stages with icons like Wyclef Jean, Quincy Jones, and John Legend, just to name a few. Seth, why did you like Rachel Brown's version so much?
So I wrote down acoustic, raw vibe, very pleasant, great piercing vocal.
Yeah, nice. Tammy, what did you think of Rachel Brown?
I really liked it.
Mm-hmm. Good stuff. All right. Yeah, I thought it was a lovely, breathy take with some silky smooth strumming, stripped down, sultry vocals. It's almost too slow, but it's also too good for me to complain about it being too slow at the same time. And at the halfway mark, you're just kind of hooked anyway, and you just don't care, and you sit back and enjoy it. Really beautiful tones here, and I love the way she sings "Don't You Want to Dance" after the second chorus, the way she stretches those out. Just really cool. So All right. Are you guys ready for my number 4?
Yes.
We have a match. We have a match because my number 4 is Daniel Robinson.
It's a light of day that shows me how.
And I thought just an understated take on the song. This one, I liked it. Every time I heard it, more and more it got bumped up on my list. So I love the layered vocals here. I think he just does a great job at bringing out the heart of the song and infusing that raw emotion over the piano. It doesn't overpower, but it doesn't get drowned out either. And I think he hits all the right notes, never loses steam. Just a great version all around here. So that is why I had Daniel Robinson at 4. So we're going to go into our top 3 now. We just have one match. Let's see if we can match a few more, huh? Shall we? Let's see what happens. Tami, what is your number 3?
Bootstraps.
Oh, I wanna dance with somebody.
Bootstraps. Okay. Well, I love that name. It's great.
Yeah.
This is from the album Homage or Homage, released in 2016, a modest 62,000 monthly listeners. Bootstraps is the musical moniker of LA-based singer-songwriter Jordan Beckett, known for his ethereal, atmospheric sound. Beckett has captivated audiences and music supervisors alike with a signature blend of alt-pop, indie folk, and Americana that feels both intimate and cinematic at the same time. Tami, why did you like Bootstraps for your number 3?
I just really liked it. I liked the intimate part of it, the soul. I just really liked it.
Yeah, they really hit it on the head with that one. That's what I got out of it. I'm curious, Seth, what did you think of the Bootstraps version?
Great piano take. Very close to you probably don't know this one, but Kathleen by David Gray. It's
Don't know the song, but I know the artist. Yes.
yeah, it's a great song. It's piano based.
Yeah, I just thought it was very original. It just sets a mood, sets a tone, filled with the heart on your sleeve vocals. That vulnerability shines through. So yeah, very intimate. That is a definite good way of putting it. So, all right, Seth, I got to know, what is your number 3?
I want to ease your mind a little bit because it's a matchy match. Bootstraps.
Wanna feel the heat, somebody.
Whoa, Bootstraps again. Okay. Seth, why did you have Bootstraps at number 3?
Something about this take that was different, really pleasant. I dug it. Like I mentioned before, it's very reminiscent of Kathleen by David Gray. If you haven't heard it, take a look, take a listen. It's a great song.
It's funny you have a particular song in mind, because as I was hearing it, I'm like, this almost sounds. There's a song from the Elizabethtown soundtrack that I absolutely love, called "Don't I Hold You," and so it's funny because this sounds like "Don't I Hold You," but that song is awesome, and this kind of is like, oh, this is kind of like that. I like it. So I'm sorry if I cut you off. Did you have anything?
No,
else
you're
to add?
fine.
Yeah,
I love the Elizabethtown reference too.
yeah. Well, and I think it was volume 2. Because they had so many songs from that. But all right, good stuff. We have a couple matches now. I love it. Are you guys ready for my number 3?
Oh yeah.
So this is one when I first heard it, I'm like, oh, this is all right. I kept listening though over and over this playlist, and the more I heard this one, I'm like, wow, this is actually really good. And now it's my number 3, and that is Smith and Thell.
Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody.
Smith and Thell. This is from a single released in 2022. They're at 760,000 monthly listeners. They're a Swedish pop folk band from Stockholm comprised of Maria Jane Smith and Victor Thell. Meeting as teenagers in Helsingborg, they became internationally recognized for their sleek indie folk sound, winning the Swedish Grammys for Songwriter of the Year in 2020 and topping alternative radio charts. I didn't know what to think of it at first, but more I listened, more I loved it. They just nail the harmonies at the chorus. And then that pop folk kick stomp of it all just kind of really sucks me in. I'm a sucker for that kind of music. I just got hooked. It's a hyper cool version of the song, and I just have a hollering good time with this one. And that part where the music cuts out and Victor draws out the notes, it's just such a unique hook at the bridge point that it's very exclusive to their cover. It provides in what my opinion is a must listen moment that cannot be duplicated. So I don't know if you remember that moment, but I do, and I love it. And I'm curious to know, Tammy, what did you think of the Smith and Fell version?
It was okay.
Just okay, huh?
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Well, I would say my advice to you is listen to it like 4 more times, and you'll I don't know, maybe your
And that
opinion will
is one
change.
that I kept listening to over and over, and
Yeah. Okay.
I just couldn't
Just okay
get
to you,
onto
huh?
it.
All
Yeah.
right, Seth. I'm really interested in knowing what you think now. So
I wrote down fun singer-songwriter, almost a pop vibe as well. Nice sound arrangement, was interesting. It was very unique to the playlist, so that was good.
yeah, and it's funny because it's like it's up tempo, but it doesn't feel up tempo. But as you're
Yeah,
listening, you're like,
yeah,
oh, this is really fast. This is
yeah.
moving along. This is chugging right here. So yeah, I really loved it. So I love the differences in opinions here too. That's nice. That's why we have the show. So we're getting into our twos now. Two zone. Tammy, what is your number 2?
This one was really hard for me. But I decided to go with Tyler Ward.
Oh, I wanna dance with somebody.
It's from the album He Said, She Said, released in 2019. 619,000 monthly listeners. Tyler is an American independent singer, songwriter, and producer, rising to prominence as a YouTube pioneer. He built a massive following by blending original music with acoustic covers. Today, he continues to release new music and helping other artists build meaningful careers. Yeah, he was one of the original YouTubers that just threw out all these covers online, and people are like, wow, this is really cool. This is really good. So, why did you have Tyler Ward at number 2?
I just really liked his voice.
Yeah, I mean, and the production quality on this track was I can't be understated. Seth, why? What did you think of Tyler Ward's version?
Great rendition, pleasant, easy arrangement. It was very nice. I'm a big fan of his because of the podcast. So anything he does, I'm going to like it. So yeah, it was enjoyable.
Yeah, you mentioned the arrangement there. I just thought, I mean, he has an incredible instrument in his voice, but the production quality is off the charts. I mean, just insane. Extra polished acoustic with some nice backing vocals, but the connection to the song itself was the only thing that was a little bit missing. I mean, he's done so many covers. It's one of those things you can't really connect with everything, but I mean, he does an incredible job here with bringing his voice to a song that is just so well known. And the mix on this track is incredible. It sounds like crystal smooth sparkling soda, doesn't it? So, that's what I have to say about it anyway. Seth, what is your number 2?
My number 2 is a little known band called Fall Out Boy.
Fall Out Boy, you say? The Fall Out Boy of it all. Okay, yeah, they're a little bit known. This is from the Spotify singles release in 2018. They're currently at 25.4 million monthly listeners, an American rock band from Willamette, Illinois, formed in 2001. The Grammy-nominated group consists of Patrick Stump on lead vocals and guitar, Pete Wentz, bass and primary lyricist Joe Troman on the guitar, and Andy Hurley on the drums. They rose from the Chicago hardcore punk scene to become global pop punk and alternative rock icons. Seth, why did you have them at number 2?
It's simply a fun rock take. Just really good vocals. I liked how the arrangement was done in such a way that it highlighted them. Like it showed their individuality. So I like that.
Yeah, Tammy, what did you think of Fall Out Boy's version?
I didn't like it at all. And
Whoa.
I love Fall Out Boy. And so when I saw the list, I'm like, okay, I'm really going to like this song. And then I listened to it and I listened to it over several times and I just didn't like it. It was not
Wow.
at all. Yeah.
Controversy.
I
Hot
didn't
takes.
expect that.
Hot takes are coming at you on this one. No, okay. So here's what I have to say about it. This is just what I think. Patrick brings his R&B soul voice here, his vocal. I mean, this is why like he kind of has that Michael Jackson thing going on with his voice. but I actually liked his vocal a lot more than what the band brought musically to it. I think the band lets him down a little bit. It's just kind of like they don't know what to, I don't know if it's them trying to just put a different spin on the song or not, but for whatever reason, the rock element, it comes out a little weird. However,
I got to interrupt.
Oh,
So
go ahead. Go ahead.
I disagree with you. I think it's the opposite for
Really?
me. I thought the band was really on point, and the vocals were just okay, a little better than okay. And
Oh,
yeah,
I see. That's the part where I just was at odds with because I'm like, man, Patrick is killing it, but the rest of them, what is this? So I'm like, what is going on? It's almost like a mismatch. But I am just so happy that it exists and that they did the cover. I
Yeah,
almost
yeah.
am like, you know what? The fact that this is even a thing at all and it's exclusive to Spotify, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Obviously it's on YouTube too, so we have it on the YouTube playlist. But yeah, I don't know if they just kind of were playing around with it and they just decided this, like, oh, let's go ahead and record it for this deal. So I don't know, but no, I didn't hate it at all. I didn't hate it at all. Little foreshadowing going on there, but I'll let you know. Are you ready for my number 2?
Yes.
All right. Well, we have a triple match because my number 2 is Bootstraps.
Somebody who loves me.
I loved this version. It's so different. It's haunting. It's a mood. It's an original take filled with heart on your sleeve vocals, passionately sung, vulnerable version that brings all of the emotion of the song. It kind of like puts it front and center. And I love the way he sings the chorus with such conviction, but such pain, such determination, but still such cry-filled rasp. It's just so gut-wrenching, powerful, and good at the same time. It's my number 2. So looking very, very interesting as we get into our number 1s. What will our number 1s be? I don't know now. I'm very confused. What I expected is not at all what we have going on here. So we'll see. I don't know why I expected anything though. Tami, what is your number 1?
It is actually Rebel Wilson from the soundtrack, Isn't It a Romantic?
Yeah. Somebody who loves me.
Wow. Okay, that now not at all what I expected. I love it, but I just have to say real quick, wow. Again, wow. Wow, wow, wow.
I like
so
what I like.
hey, and I'm totally fine with that. So it's from an underrated comedy called Isn't It Romantic? So the track itself listed as Rebel Wilson, Adam Devine, and Priyanka Chopra from the Isn't It Romantic soundtrack released in 2019. In the movie, someone trips over the chord and Rebel's character has to sing this a cappella, and then everyone joins in to help. So this was a specific studio recording version to accompany the film and the soundtrack and to play at the end credits. Tami, I'm going to ask you this as straight-faced as I can. Why did you have Rebel Wilson, Adam Devine, and Priyanka Chopra's version of I Want to Dance with Somebody at number 1?
I just love Rebel Wilson and everything she does. She's just funny. She brings me joy. So it just made me happy.
Hey, that's the best answer. So good job. Seth, what did you think of this version?
So I kind of had a hard time with this one. I love Rebel Wilson like you do. And then I love the movie as well. However, it wasn't my favorite rendition of the song. I just, I couldn't, it's like the only time ever in the whole podcast I'd nitpick every time I listen to it. And so
Wow.
it was hard for me to be positive about this one, but I love her to death and love that movie. But I couldn't quite put it up there with the best of them.
Well, the comedic element was the main focus here, and that's kind of what the issue was, with taking it seriously. And it, as funny as the movie was and everything, you got 2/3 of the Pitch Perfect cast here, and Priyanka Chopra, and then you got some great, lovely background singers too. But you still kind of get the sense, though, that, oh, yeah, Rebel Wilson actually has a really good voice, and so does Adam Devine, and that's why they were in the movie. On top of the comedy, they also are good performers and great singers. This is just a good time. I always looked forward to hearing this one on the playlist, but there's got to be that little asterisk there where it's like, it's a novelty track. They're having a good time. It's funny. It was made for the movie. But yeah, I kind of love that you have it at number one, but I'm also a little perplexed. But I'm going to go ahead and say I love that you have it at number one. Seth, now I am the most curious little cat in the world here to know, what is your number one?
Don't hate me. My number one is Picking on Series with Brad Davis and Mackenzie Rains.
Well,
I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat.
I can't hate you for that. I mean, come on.
It might
it's a
throw a
little-
little wrench into the subject, though. So
I don't know. Will it? Because Tami has it at number 5. I got to know though. Why did you have it for number 1?
Well, honestly, I just thought it was a great bluegrass version. It had like Tami said, it was so fun. It was just enjoyable. It was lighthearted, I felt like, and they really were just having fun with it. It wasn't like a serious, performance. It was more like, let's just bring the joy out of this song.
I agree with that part. The only things I had issues with, the beginning started a little rough. It took me a while to get warm up to it. By the second verse, I was hooked. I liked it. But the quick fade out, I didn't like that. I wish they would have played it out. And overall, I mean, it was good. There wasn't any song on here that I didn't like. I just liked it a lot less than both of you guys, but that's okay. It's all right. It's why this is so much fun to do. Are you ready though for my number 1?
Yes.
I feel like I am on a island here, and that I'm definitely going to be by myself and thinking this, I guess, because it's my number 1. But my number 1 is Nestor. And this is from the deluxe version. Yes. Yeah. Hey, here's why. Okay, I'll get to it after I tell you what it's from. Yes, Nestor. This is from the deluxe version of the album Kids in a Ghost Town. They're at 75,000 monthly listeners. They're a Swedish melodic rock band that formed originally in 1989, but disbanded in 95. And then after a long hiatus, they staged a massive comeback in 2021. They're celebrated for their authentic 80s sound, nostalgic aesthetics, and high energy stadium anthems. So yes, Nestor. So here's why. Unironically fantastic hair metal version of the song. It still has all the 80s nostalgia, but instead of pop, we get hair metal. It's absurd that this works as well as it does, and yet, wow. Even the spacing out of the words and I want to dance, somehow it makes it even more meaningful. Doesn't sound corny at all. At every turn, you find something more to love, and I'm just blown away that not only it exists, but also that this version executes so well at how about that shred-tastic solo? There's this great solo at the end, just a triumphant number 1, hands down my favorite version on this playlist. Tami, before we get to Seth, which I already know what Seth's going to say, what do you think of Nestor's version?
I hated it. And they're on my list of did not like.
Oh my gosh. Oh wow. So Seth, are you in agreement with Tami on this one? Did you hate it?
I didn't hate it. I didn't know what to think of it. So I wrote down thought I was listening to a different song. And it's just so different. It's hard sometimes when they stray that far from the original. It's hard for me to enjoy it. I think it's a good song. I think they did a good job with it. It's just very different.
You guys, okay, so imagine you're sitting there, we're watching Eurovision, and they come out and they just start getting crazy, and you're like, whoa, is this Whitney Houston song? And you're like, yeah, and they're like, whoa, and they're shredding, and it's a hair metal version, and they're just having a great time. This is, to me, it's just such a nice, different, incredibly powerful version of a hair metal version of anyway, I loved it, as you can tell. So before we get into our cover war, let's do some honorable mentions now. So Tami, what is your number 7 if you had to have a number 7?
Blossoms.
Okay, very cool. And what about number 6?
Daniel Robinson.
Okay, Daniel Robinson.
Ooh.
Love that. Good stuff there. All right. And now, Seth, turning to you, what is your number 7?
My number 7 is Sleep Token.
Okay, very cool. And what about number 6?
My number 6 is Matt Albert.
All right, Matt Albert. Nice. All right, I'll give you my 7 and 6. My number 7 is also Blossoms. And my number 6 is Fall Out Boy. As much as I didn't love the band's music play, I so incredibly loved Patrick Stump on this that I had to put them at number 6. So let's talk a little bit about the 3 artists that we didn't mention before. One, Blossoms. This is a band I've always loved. This is from an album called Gary's Covers, released in 2024. There are 1.3 million monthly listeners, formed in 2013 in Stockport, Greater Manchester. They're an English indie rock quintet known for their infectious blend of synth-driven Britpop and retro pop. And then Sleep Token, they've been on our program before. It's from the deluxe version of their album Sundowning, released in 2020. 5.1 million monthly listeners. So we got a huge fan base. Enigmatic English rock band formed in London in 2016. They're led by an anonymous masked frontman known as Vessel, which is it's hilarious to me. And then of course we got Matt Albert from a single released in 2012. An American singer, songwriter, filmmaker, and youth advocate known for his lush emotional ballads and rich vocal talent. Okay, so coming together here on the old, what do you call it? Cover war. Yeah, that's right. Cover war. So Tammy, you will get the last say in this, but here's what I have. Tammy and Seth both have Bootstraps at number 3. I had Bootstraps at number 2. I think we have a clear number 1. Now it gets a little more interesting as we go along. As Tammy, you had Daniel Robinson at number 6. I had Daniel Robinson at 4 rather. I had Daniel Robinson at 4, and Seth had Daniel Robinson at 5. Then there's the Pickin' On series. You had Pickin' On series, Tammy, at 5, and Seth had Pickin' On series at 1. So, what say you, Seth? What do you think here?
I'm a little confused. Because before we mentioned the honorable mentions, it was straightforward. So, I didn't do the math, so maybe you need to do the math for me.
Okay, so here's what I have. I did not have Pickin' On series anywhere in the top 5 or my honorables. The fact that Daniel Robinson was mentioned by all of us, even though it wasn't in Tammy's top 5, it was 6, 5, and 4. I say that's a smooth number 2 right there with three picks. And then we've also got the Pickin' On series with Tammy at number 5 and you at number 1. But because I don't have it anywhere in the vicinity, I would bump that back to number 3. So Tammy, you get the final say though. Daniel Robinson or Pickin' On series as far as 3 and 2. What do you think? Because you got Daniel at 6, but I got Daniel at 4. Seth has Daniel at 5. I got Pickin' On series nowhere in the neighborhood, but Seth has it at number 1 and you have it at number 5. So,
you've also got Fall Out Boy, so it's kind of like a little tricky.
Yeah, but Tammy hated Fall Out Boy's version, so I don't think that's going to even come close to our radar.
I think Pickin' series.
You think it should be 3 or 2? I mean, it was only 1 ahead of yours, and keep in mind that I had it at 4 and Seth had it at 5. So I
don't know.
I mean, if we're talking me fighting for something, I would fight for Daniel to hit that number 2 spot. What say you? What do you think? Give Daniel that number 2 spot. You only have him 1 behind Pickin' On. I mean, I don't mean to be picking on you guys, but I think Daniel should be number 2. What do you think? Daniel? Come on, let's do it. What do you say? You get the final say. Daniel?
Sure.
Come on. Yes. All right. We're going to go ahead and stamp it. He stamped this before it can be unstamped. Here are your top 3 versions of I Want to Dance with Somebody Who Loves Me by the one and only Whitney Houston. At number 3, we've got the Pickin' On series featuring Brad Davis and Mackenzie Rains. At number 2, Daniel Robinson. And your number 1 version of I Want to Dance with Somebody Who Loves Me by Whitney Houston goes to Bootstraps. All right, everybody, we did it. We've come to a compromise. We have it. We've got our top 3, and now we can have some more fun as we go along here. So we'll give you a little bit of a song bio now, and I also have a trivia question for you, Tami, coming right up. So this is about the song I Want to Dance with Somebody Who Loves Me by Whitney Houston. It was originally released on April 28th, 1987. It's the ultimate dance pop anthem by American singer Whitney Houston. Served as the lead single from her massive second album, Whitney. It remains one of the most successful and recognized pop songs of all time. The songwriters, this track was actually originally written by George Merrill and Shannon Rubicam, the duo behind the pop band Boy Meets Girl. So Whitney didn't write it, but I think she did okay with it, don't you? The producer's vision, producer Narada Michael Walden, initially felt the songwriter's demo sounded too much like a rodeo song suited for Olivia Newton-John. He added a heavy synth-driven rhythm, and boy did he ever, a driving bass line and a funkier feel to match Houston's energy. Time has been incredibly kind to the track. Billboard recently named it the best pop song of all time, celebrating its seamless blend of 80s disco, R&B, and pure vocal virtuosity. The Billboard charts, the song became Houston's 4th consecutive number 1 single on the U.S. Hot 100, and then it topped singles charts in 17 different countries, including the UK, Australia, Germany, and Italy. Germinally would be a cool name for a country. Massive sales here. The single sold over 18 million copies worldwide, cementing it as one of the best-selling singles in music history. And it earned Whitney the Grammy Award for Best Female Pop Vocal Performance in 1988. Do you guys remember the music video to this? Any memories on the music video, Seth?
A little bit. Not. I didn't get a chance to watch it before, but yeah, I remember a little bit. I remember seeing it as a kid. Being pretty popular.
This is one that was in heavy rotation on the VH1 that my mom let us listen to and watch. And I mean, I just remember looking at Whitney and go, wow, there's one pretty lady right there. And she has pipes. Boy, does she ever. And yeah, just such a fun song. So the video was directed by Brian Grant. The vibrant music video features Whitney in bold makeup and her iconic purple dress against colorful backdrops. Ironically, because Houston was not a trained dancer, the video relied heavily on visual energy, quick edits, and her natural charismatic performance to convey a high-energy dance atmosphere. You'll see a lot of little like side-to-side, moves. I'm like, yeah. I never noticed that before until I mentioned that. I'm like, yeah, I kind of like, man, behind the curtains it a little bit for me, but whatever. The track is so intertwined with her identity that it served as the title for her official 2022 biographical film, Whitney Houston, I Want to Dance with Somebody, starring Naomi Ackie. The modern reinterpretations, we already kind of went over that. The one that we didn't cover, though, there is a version with Callum Scott that was released as an official emotional duet interpretation using Houston's original vocal stems, kind of just like, the Nat King Cole, Natalie Cole, Unforgettable, obviously posthumously. So just very interesting. It's a really cool version. We couldn't include it because it's kind of like, but Whitney's in the song. So it's like, I didn't really want to, it was a gray area, All right. So Tami, are you ready for your trivia question? It is time for a trivia war. Let's see. You have a 25% chance of getting this correct. Let's see how you do. When it first came out, some professional critics disliked the track. They accused Houston of chasing cheap commercial pop appeal and likened it to which pop act and track? So you have 4 chances here. Which pop act and track was I Want to Dance with Somebody likened to? A, Cyndi Lauper's Girls Just Want to Have Fun. B, Janet Jackson's What Have You Done For Me Lately. C, Madonna's Material Girl. Or D, Katrina and the Waves' Walking on Sunshine. Which one of those do you think?
Janet Jackson.
Close. It was actually A, Cyndi Lauper's Girls Just Want to Have Fun. But as we all know, they were wrong, and the song did just fine. Thank you very much. So now it's time for our TikTok song poll results. Are you guys ready for these? Every Friday we send out a question to TikTok and ask, hey, what's your favorite whatever? And in this case, it's what's your favorite Whitney Houston song? My personal favorite is How Will I Know? Absolutely love that track. Tami, do you have a different favorite Whitney song, or is it I Want to Dance with Somebody?
It's this song.
Totally understandable. I mean, what is not to love about this? It's so catchy and wonderful. Seth, what about you? What's your favorite Whitney track?
I have nothing.
Okay, very nice. And I love that if I didn't know that song, I would have to go, what do you mean? You gotta pick one. You gotta tell me something. But of course, beautiful song by Whitney there. All right, so
I love so many of her songs, so it's a hard choice. So
no, it is hard. It's definitely a hard choice. So here are some of the other results that we got from our listeners. So Dad Vibes on TikTok said yes, all of them, yes, which a little cheating there, but I accepted the answer. I thought it was a very acceptable answer. Ishan Champ 168 on YouTube said Run to You, which is one of those things like when somebody says Run to You, I think Bryan Adams, but then I have to go, oh yeah, Whitney's version, which is a completely different song, just called the same, Run to You, is actually really, really good too.
Yeah.
So ashes _ all fall down on TikTok said All at Once, which is one that I'm like, okay, well, not a lot of people picked that one, so that's a good choice. And then the number one song as voted by our peoples on TikTok, what do you think it was? If you had to guess, Tami, what do you think the number one choice was?
I'm not sure.
It's all right. Seth, what about you? What do you think the number one was?
I Will Always Love You.
That's what I thought. Not a single person put that. I mean, of course, it's
Really?
a Dolly song, but
Well, yeah, but still.
Yeah, exactly. And I didn't even know that was a Dolly song until I was like in my 20s, and I heard it. I'm like, oh my, what? I was mind blown. But
the mind blowing thing is that Dolly wrote that for her divorced husband.
Yeah, I mean, what a send off, right? Like, what a send off. So anyway, getting off track, but you nailed it, Seth. It's I Have Nothing. I Have Nothing was voted as the number one Whitney song, so good job. Then some of the others mentioned How Will I Know, I'm Your Baby Tonight, The Greatest Love of All, So Emotional, and Saving All My Love. So
great
very
songs.
cool. So, all right, are you ready to get into some lyrics now?
Of course.
So the meaning behind the lyrics, we'll just go ahead and touch on this real quick. Despite its bright, infectious beat, the song carries a deeper, more emotional theme. The Dance of Life songwriter Shannon Rubicam, remember Rubicam, I think, from Boy Meets Girl? She noted that the song is not about simply going to a club to dance. It stems from the feeling single people get around 5 p.m. when the day ends, isolation creeps in, and they yearn for a long-term, genuine partner. And the brackets in Who Loves Me were intentionally added to highlight that the narrator is the one, that's their point of view. So very interesting stuff there. So here now are the lyrics to I Want to Dance with Somebody Who Loves Me. Clock strikes upon the hour, and the sun begins to fade. Still enough time to figure out how to chase my blues away. I've done all right up till now. It's the light of day that shows me how. And when the night falls, loneliness calls. Oh, I want to dance with somebody. I want to feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I want to dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Oh, I want to dance with somebody. I want to feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I want to dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. I've been in love and lost my senses, spinning through the town. Sooner or later, the fever ends, and I wind up feeling down. I need a man who'll take the chance on a love that burns hot enough to last. So when the night falls, my lonely heart calls. Oh, I want to dance with somebody. I want to feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I want to dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Oh, I want to dance with somebody. I want to feel the heat. Yeah, I want to dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Somebody who. Somebody who. Somebody who loves me, yeah. Somebody who. Somebody who. To hold me in his arms, oh. I need a man who'll take the chance on a love that burns hot enough to last. So when the night falls, my lonely heart calls. No, I want to dance with somebody. I want to feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I want to dance with somebody who loves me. Oh, I want to dance with somebody. I want to feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I want to dance with somebody who loves me. Ooh, dance. Come on, baby, dance. Ooh, yeah, dance. Now get with this. Whoa. Don't you want to dance with me, baby? Don't you want to dance with me, boy? Hey, don't you want to dance with me, baby? With somebody who loves me? Don't you want to dance? Say you want to dance. Don't you want to dance? Don't you want to dance? Say you want to dance. Don't you want to dance? Don't you want to dance? Say you want to dance. Aha. With somebody who loves me? Dance, dance, dance. Hey, baby. So those are the lyrics. Tami, I got to know, any of those lyrics, are any of those your favorite? Like, do you have a favorite lyric?
I like them all.
I love that answer. Seth, what about you? Do you have a favorite?
I have two.
Okay.
Somebody who, towards the end of the song, and then
Mhm.
dance with somebody, or I'm sorry, don't you want to dance? Say you want to dance. Those
Yeah.
are my two favorite parts.
So catchy, and I mean, just how infectious is that? It's just undeniable. My favorite, as brought out in the the preface, was so when the night falls, my lonely heart calls, and so it's like a beckoning. It's like I gotta find somebody who loves me. I want to dance with somebody. It's like I love the meaning behind it. Is what I'm trying to say, and since we're already just getting goofy with it, are you guys ready for the parody of this song?
Oh,
Are you ready? Now, usually I have a second drink, which is like a liquid that provides electrolytes to soothe my throat and help me sing. So it's going to be really difficult to get anywhere close to a Whitney range here. So apologies in advance. But this, I'm not going to tell you the name of the song. I'm just going to sing it and we'll see what happens. You guys ready? Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
We rode bikes for several hours, but where did I get these stains? There were no puddles where we rode through, and it has not even rained. My shirt was white up till now, but it got sprayed with some dirt somehow. And I'll take off my socks and throw them in the wash. Why are my pants always muddy? I want to keep them clean, but they're muddy. Yeah, why are my pants always muddy? They're my favorite blue jeans. Why are my pants always muddy? I really want them clean, but they're muddy. Why are my pants always muddy? I must have got into something. I've been in mud, thick several inches. I need to soap them now. Sooner or later, the suds begin, and I scrub those britches down. Don't want a brand new pair of pants. Wanna soak these good so I'll make them last. And I'll air them dry though, so nobody will know. Oh, why my pants always muddy? I wanna keep them clean, but they're muddy. Yeah, why my pants always muddy? They're my favorite blue jeans. Oh, why my pants always muddy? Mud up to my knees. Yeah, why are my pants always muddy? No, not my favorite blue jeans. So muddy, ooh, so muddy, ooh, so muddy. So muddy, they nasty. So muddy, ooh, so muddy, ooh. I need to scrub this off. Don't want a brand new pair of pants. Want to soak these good so I make them last. And I'll air them dry though, so nobody will know. I'm not doing the key change. No way. Oh, why are my pants always muddy? I want to keep them clean, but they're muddy. Yeah, why my pants always muddy? They're my favorite blue jeans. Oh, why my pants always muddy? I want to keep them clean, but they're muddy. Yeah, why my pants always muddy? No, not my favorite blue jeans. Ooh, pants. Come on, spray me. Pants. Ooh, yeah, pants. Now wash with this. Whoa. I just want my pants. Not so muddy. I just want my pants. Not destroyed. Hey, don't you want my pants? Not so muddy. They're my favorite blue jeans. Don't you want my pants? Don't you want my pants? Say you want my pants. Pants. Don't you want my pants? Say you want my pants. Don't you want my pants? Pants. Don't you want my pants? Say you want my pants. Ah! Way more clean and less muddy pants. Anyway, so there you go. There's Why Are My Pants Always Muddy? Is the song title.
My favorite blue jeans.
favorite blue jeans. Yeah. You can see the dashes, right? Right. Okay. So, Tami, we still have one piece of business to take care of, and that is this. Are any of these songs better than the original? Any of these cover songs better than Whitney's version of I Want to Dance with Somebody?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all. Nowhere close. Like, yeah.
Wow. So not even Rebel Wilson
No.
with her Rebel yell is
Nope.
better than Whitney's version? Seth, what about you? Is the Pickin' On series better than Whitney Houston's version?
There's so many great versions on here on this playlist, but I can't say that they are as good as the other ones are. It's just not better than the original. And I almost feel like it would be sacrilege to say otherwise.
I don't mean to be a negative. Of course Whitney's is better. What am I even thinking? Like, I mean, I can't believe how much you guys hated Nestor's version. Well, I can't believe how much Tami hated Nestor's version, I should say, but I can't believe how much you were shocked that it was my number one either. But anyway, yeah, Whitney's is the best. Come on, let's be real here. So, first of all, Tami, I would like to thank you for being on the podcast once again. This was so much fun, and you picked one of the best songs ever. In fact, Seth had this very song on his short list to go over himself, and we didn't even have to because he picked it. So nice work there. I'm curious though, are you ready to find out who's going to be on the show next week? What song we're going to be covering next week?
On the edge of my seat.
Okay, well, we're going to be inviting my sister Amber. Amber Watson will be on the show next week, and she picked out a very Amber Watson song, as she is a huge Disney fan. And unfortunately, just a few weeks ago, we lost this artist who sings a beautiful duet with Regina Belle, and that is the late, great Peebo Bryson in the song A Whole New World from the Aladdin soundtrack. So we will be covering A Whole New World next week. So get ready for that. It's going to be great. And Seth, where can the people find us if they want more Cover Wars?
Well, guess what? We got merch.
Yeah, look at Seth's beautiful hat. It's beautiful, right?
Beautiful. So go to our show notes for the Fourth Wall link. You can also join our newsletter at coverwars.beehive.com. And you can also find us on Threads at Cover Wars Podcast. and on YouTube at Cover Wars Podcast, as well as Cover Wars on TikTok and Facebook. You can stream us on Spotify, Apple, and Amazon, and email us at coverwarspodcast@gmail.com.
We are everywhere, people.
Everywhere.
And if you're everywhere, if you're anywhere, if you're out there and you are all alone and you don't know where to go for songs covered by artists other than the original, Seth and I, and occasionally my wife, my one and only wife, Tami, we got you covered. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.